in the state semifinals for football. Central Catholic claims 5 state championships, 62, 2005, 12, 14, and 22. They've never won one back-to-back. Taking on Chardon as a defense only allowing 10 points a game. They get the ball first, opening kickoff. Marvon Greenlee, he's got a seam, and he's got a convoy of blockers with him. 89-yard return, 13 seconds into the game. Central with the 7-point lead. Hilltoppers answer. Second and long now. Terry Collins goes over the middle to Jalen Watson, and the future Iowa Hawkeye runs away from the defense. Fighting Irish back in front. Second quarter, Central at the doorstep. Give it to Tyler Morgan. No need for fancy footwork on this one. Simple power run. It's a 2-score lead. And then midway through the second quarter, Central facing 4th and 9. Watson, the Wildcat quarterback, looks like he had the option to pass. Keeps it. Also a very good option. 28-7 Central Catholic at the break. Greenlee would add a second touchdown in the third quarter. 35-7 the final. 30th straight win as the Fighting Irish cruise to their 6th state championship game. Our post-game interview is brought to you by Miley Law. Defense wins championships.
We played a very unique offense, and we had the DBs, had eyes, had to be where they need to be, and everything. I got to give the credit to the blocking. The blocking was really good, and I had to get a little kickstart for the game to get the offense and defense going, and just a little click, get this team going.
They get ahead, they wear you down, they never give you the ball back. Marvon Greenlee's kick return to start the game, but then we give them a great kick return, and they score on a shorter field, but the defense got the adjustments made and kept getting after it, and that's a really good football team. A lot of people think this is easy. What these kids have accomplished thus far this season, there hasn't been anything easy about it. Every week we get everybody's best shot. I tell them a lot, as adults, we can't show up 14, 15 straight weeks in a row and be at our best. And these kids have done it every week, taking everybody's best shot, and I'm just very happy and very proud of them.
Mason Lowry and Godfrey Lewis were on the call, and they join us now to break down the big Central victory.
Well, we have marveled at Central Catholic's defense throughout most of this playoff run. The Defiance game ended up being just a little bump along the road. I think tonight, though, against a really unique Chardon offense, this was the most impressive defensive performance of the bunch.
Just the way they were able to defend this offense. Really tough task for most teams, but for Central Catholic, they just figured them out. Right from the first quarter, their ability just to really neutralize the running game and force Chardon out of their comfort zone early and often, and then just exposing all the different things that they have in their arsenal.
Nobody is more comfortable. You mentioned the comfort zone. Marvon Greenlee's comfort zone seems to be state semifinals. You remember maybe last year against Kings Mills Kings, he had 3 receptions the entire season. 2 of them were touchdowns in the Final Four. Well, tonight, how about a kickoff return touchdown 13 seconds into the game to really set the tone?
And when you talk about his play, when you need him the most, he gives you your best, and he's able to do that on a consistent basis. He's a playmaker in special teams. He could be a weapon on offense, and then he takes care of the business on defense. Just an all-round athlete. When you got guys like him, it's not by accident why great things happen. He has a great awareness for the football, and he's going to be a next-level player at the college level.
We broadcast neutrally, of course, throughout the postseason. We can take the hat of neutrality off right now. Good luck to Central Catholic next week against Columbus Bishop Watterson. It should be noted, the first private school that they will have played on their road to another state championship. Next stop, Canton, and next week's D3 state championship game. Back to you.
Thank you, Mason. That will be 3 p.m. next Friday in Canton. As Mason mentioned, Bishop Watterson, the opponent. Eagles, a 27-14 win over Salina in the other state semifinal this evening. The Eagles, they are 14-1. They lost their regular season finale to Columbus DeSales and have rolled through the playoffs. Salina had a lead over Bishop Watterson this evening, but then the Eagles came roaring back. So it will be Central Catholic and Bishop Watterson next Friday for the Division III state championship.